I switched to the wrong screen. My bad. Hello, everybody. Oopsie. I switched immediately to my ending screen straight from my beginning screen, so oops. On that note, hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I'm very tired today. You can probably see the bags under my eyes. I didn't sleep too good last night, unfortunately. Uh, Sorry, I'm making sure everything's set up properly. It looks like we are good to go. So, getting started. Hello, Dave and Stephen Booth. Dave is my wonderful moderator in the chat. Stephen Booth is a subscriber and a friend. How are you guys doing? Well, Dave, I know how you're doing. I'm just kidding. I'm Sarah Mapes, and I'm an illustrator and designer from Ohio. I was just watching Bliss's stream. If Bliss is still alive, also be sure to go check out Bliss's stream. Jack Watson is in the chat. Hello, Jack. Sorry, Dave. A little. I'm just teasing you. There is a link to Jack Watson's profile. I'm going to switch screens really quick. We are working in Photoshop, and then we're going to switch to Illustrator today. I was talking yesterday how I finally got a Cintiq. I've wanted one since I was like 16 years old. Hi, cat. My cat is attacking the back of my chair. Anyhow, I've wanted one since I was like 16 years old. I finally got one. I think the music is too low. There we go. And so I'm excited, very eager to check it out. Oh, there's Bliss. Speaking of you, I was just talking about how you were live as well right before I was, and that you might still be streaming. There's a link to Bliss's Behance profile, so be sure to check it out. So what we're going to be working on today is week 2 of Junicorn, which is just like a set of subscriber prompts, or social media prompts, I should say. I made a specific Stephen Booth. Sorry. I made a specific list for my subscribers to participate in. It's just a set of buzzwords. I'm not going to share the buzzwords on stream because they're for my subscribers. I'm also not going to reveal what this buzzword is. You can try and guess if you want. Son. Hey. No, get out. Cat is being trouble. So that being said, what I'm doing with these prompts after is I'm going to give all of the assets, all of the source files, and I'm going to cut and print, or print and cut, stickers, physical stickers, to give to my subscribers as long as they've filled out the form and everything, which I think at this point all of my subscribers have. Thank you all. So that is what I'll be doing. Let's see, we have some other people joining the chat. We have SLP here. Hello, SLP. Okay, hi. No, you can't come up here. Hello. You can say hello to everybody if you want. Oh, he's a big guy. Say hi. He says hi. There is now no room for him to like slink across my desk like he normally does. Yusuf? I believe that's how you pronounce that is in the chat. They say hi with a little smiley face. SLP is here. Hello, SLP. How are you doing? Thanks for coming back. I know you just said be right back, but you know. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys really quickly. Let me close that. Oop. Hang on one second. I have Illustrator popping up on the screen in a moment. And I just wanted to open this one really quick and show you guys where we left off yesterday with designing this guy. So this is the sticker we ended up with yesterday that we designed. I'll turn that on so you guys can see. She's super colorful. We did some really cute like plant patterns in the background. I think we're gonna go a different direction, but roughly in the same style for this unicorn. So I'll be starting in Photoshop and then probably switching to Illustrator. We'll see. I don't know yet. On that note, I don't need that. Okay. I'm going to minimize that window. I'm going to save this really quick. And we are just gonna sketch out really quick. Yusuf says that's correct. Perfect. Good, I'm glad I got the pronunciation right. So what I was thinking about doing for this one is I wanted to do, you guys have probably seen it where people do like people and then they'll have like the under part of the hair show. Like if it's like a girl or a guy with long hair, they'll show the under part of the hair and the under part of the hair will be like not hair, if that makes sense. So for this one, without giving away too much of my theme, what I plan on doing is doing like the head of a unicorn. Um, we'll do like the horn and everything, and we'll do something cool to the horn. And then I want to do like the top part of the hair you'll be able to see with like a color. And then the bottom part of the hair is going to be like the night sky, kind of. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited, but you know. Keyboard is once again clicking. Sticking, not clicking. Sorry, that was me with my, there we go. Okay, we'll leave this, we'll leave ourselves zoomed out for a second. Probably just fit it to my screen. I'm also not used to working on like a smaller screen like this. It's very nice. It's just different. So if I'm a little slower than usual, I apologize. Okay, so again, I'm still gonna stick with the same style of unicorn that's kind of like, kind of cartoony. I have this one bring her head up a little. She's gonna be kind of majestic. Or he, it could be a he. Why not? Make this a little bit bigger and scoot it over. Okay. So this is going to be the top part of our mane. And it's going to be like the normal colored section. To actually shrink this a little. Let's bring that way out like that. So overall, it's gonna make the shape. Can do like some little strands here that stick out. See, Zakaria is in the chat. They say, so good and good luck. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna keep it in the same style that we were doing. Make sure she's nice and stylized. Give her the little closed eyes. Okay. So there's that. Let's bring that down a bit. Make a new layer. Oh, catching back up on the chat. Martha is here. Hello, Martha. I don't even know what I picked the sketch as. Hold on, let me look. Martha is asking what DPI. It's at 300 DPI currently, but the image is RGB, and I probably will need to switch it to CMYK at some point because I plan on printing these as stickers. So for right now, this sketch is fine though. We're gonna take it in Illustrator, I think, so it's gonna end up being vector anyhow. And then Zakaria is asking, is this a horse? Yes, this is. It's a unicorn because it's Junicorn. It's like a play on words. Dave says it is indeed a horse with a horn, and Martha is saying, thanks. Yeah, no problem. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Dave will try to answer as best he can, but he's not an art guy, so if he can't answer, I will most definitely try to step in. This one, we're gonna leave her horn straight like this instead of, I did the last one kind of like ridged and bumpy. Make this ear stick out. Just cleaning up my sketch a little bit here so it's a little bit easier to follow. Hello, Miss Cat. Hi. What? I guess I'm the cat's friend today. Just gonna let her sit on her window seat. Alright, can I see this? There you go. Okay, you sit down. Sit down and behave. Chances are she will not sit down and behave, just for the record. I wonder if we want to open that up. Let's open that up a little bit more. I think we'll leave that full. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good for the sketch. There's not really too much more. And then we're gonna have it end like flat how I have it. Save that. Just gonna save a quick copy of it. Oh, hi. She's done with me. The window wasn't open, so the cat was like, and that's enough of you today. Oh. So, because I just got the Cintiq, and it's like a second display, it's like acting kind of weird. Let me switch screens really quick. It's like acting kind of weird sometimes where it tries to like open all of like my little windows and stuff, like my swatches panel just open up there like weirdly. So if it takes me a minute today to like find a tool or like get going with something, I apologize. It's just one of those days. Okay, so I think I'm going to make all of these assets. We'll put that above. I'm gonna make all of these on, oops, one document on different artboards. I don't think we need to do different documents, and that way I can pull and like to do different stuff to these. So add that there. These are my sketches. Pull that below. Stephen Booth says, I have that problem with both my screen tablets. I'm hoping that it will, like, it's not super annoying. It's not bothering me that much. But I do kind of have, like, I've been using it all morning because I got it yesterday and we didn't finish setting it up till 9 and I was too tired. Like, after that point, I was like, I'm going to bed. I can't do this anymore. What was was I gonna say? Oh, it's not bothering me too bad. I just, it takes me a minute sometimes. I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I just don't understand. Sorry. I was just adjusting what layers we have going on here. Okay, we're gonna hide the background layer for a second. So I put that unicorn on its own layer, on its own artboard. Let's bring in that second unicorn. Yes, that's fine. Give me this. Dragged it into the wrong layer, of course. Zakaria saying the cat wants you to design it. She is a sassy little thing, let me tell you. Martha says, oh, I missed the beginning of your stream. What size Cintiq did you get? I have the smaller one. I also have the smaller one. Switch full screen really quick. It is just, here, we'll do this way instead. Instead of, ooh, I froze. Am I frozen? I'm frozen. My camera froze. Bliss says yes. Okay, well. Sorry, everyone. There we go. I should be fixed. Maybe? I don't know what just happened. I don't know why it froze. I'm just gonna... Just a small guy down there. Just a little one. But yes, it's just the Cintiq 16. I have 2 monitors on my desk already, and I didn't feel that I needed like the biggest Cintiq. Plus, I'm very used to, I have an iPad Air, and I'm used to the size of that, so like, I felt like keeping them around the same size would be good. The iPad's smaller, obviously, but yeah. I'm really enjoying it. I've had it for a day, and I'm just very excited. Katarina is here. Hello, Katarina. How are you today? Thanks for popping in. Martha is saying, I have the same problem with the screens. It just happens. Martha says, looks like mine, and I love it. I'm glad to hear that. Not that I thought I would regret this purchase, but you never know. Okay, so we're just turning that to a template layer. Oh, I will say, so I've had an Intuos my entire life. I never had a Cintiq, so this is the first Cintiq I've owned. So with the Intuos, obviously that was very separated from my brain because like you're not like looking at a screen and drawing on that screen. You're looking at the computer screen and like drawing like down here, you know? So then I have it like it's separated in my brain for the iPad. So like now I can like zoom using like all the tools and stuff like with my fingers on the iPad, but this one isn't a touch screen. So every once in a while I'll catch myself trying to do like to zoom into the document. And I'm like, Sarah, you have to use your keyboard. So that's just like a funny thing. Martha says, the advice was to try a small one first and size up if you needed to. I think that's pretty good advice. I was also very nervous about when I first got the iPad. I was like, oh my god, what if I hate the iPad because the screen's so small? That ended up not being the case. I love the iPad, so. And I had zero issue with the screen being like on the smaller side because I think the iPad Air has like a 10-inch screen or something. I also have to recount for you all my horror story this morning. My life flashed before my eyes. I was jump scared. I was terrified. I shrieked for help. Dave had to come help me. I have this wonderful cup of water. It's a big cup. It's Sailor Moon. I love it. Keeps me hydrated. Filled it up this morning because I had a little bit of a headache, probably from not drinking enough water. Came over to my desk and went to go put the cup down on my desk. And I was holding it by like the lid, and the lid came off of the bottom of the cup as I was holding it and fell like this way into every single, well, it fell that way. No, this way. Yes, sorry. It fell into our entertainment center, which is every single piece of expensive electronic equipment aside from my computer that I own is on that entertainment center, and I died inside. Everything is fine. There was water everywhere. But it missed everything. The front of the PS4 that we have was wet, but it was just the case. And that was my morning. And I literally like froze in place, panicked, and just yelled at Dave, "Help, please help me, help." And then I proceeded to cuss, and I swore a lot, and I was like, honestly, what are the chances of that actually happening? Like, why? But we were very fortunate. Nothing broke. Everything is safe. I was terrified. Jack is saying this day is cursed. This day is cursed. Jack's microwave tried to kill her this morning, so... Martha says it helps to use a small wireless keyboard for shortcuts. I do have a small one. It's a Bluetooth one that I could hook up to my computer that I got for the iPad for shortcuts that way, but the keyboard that I have is like right next to me, and I have been navigating it pretty well without problem. So, it's a plus. Everybody is saying, oh, the water nightmare. Yes. Yes. Oh god, Bliss is like, that's like the time I knocked over a cup of buttered coffee on my keyboard. Oh. Stephen Boots says, water isn't too bad. Juice or sugar drinks are the worst. Dave was saying the same thing. Dave was like, well, at least it's just water and not like juice or wine or something. I still felt my soul leave my body. But I had to cancel today's stream. I would have been crying in a corner somewhere. If everything broke, y'all would have had to come find me. I also, the last Junicorn that we did, I started in Illustrator on the iPad because I sketched that one in Fresco. And talking about that for a moment, there's no reason that I couldn't have done the same thing for this one. Like, we're not doing anything different. I just really wanted to test out the Cintiq to the best of its abilities and play with it. So we'll do her mouth. Just a little bit smaller. Bliss says, and I digitally flipped off some folks I serve with. I was chuckling so hard when you were chuckling on your stream before, and I was like, oh, Bliss, no, I'm so sorry. Bliss says, fun times. We know how to keep life spice. We sure do. Us artists. You can't take us anywhere. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the top of this ear here, like this. I'm gonna copy that, paste it in place. We'll send it to the back. Make sure that is sent all the way to the back. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Connect that way for a moment. Just use the shape builder there real quick to get rid of some extra space. Like the music just cut out. What is happening today? Yeah, the music just died. There we go. Can you guys still hear the music? Because I don't know if I can. Dave says, I don't know, maybe Spotify is having a day. Yeah, it just cut out, and then I switched songs and it was okay. It also looked like my camera froze again slightly. I don't know. I have also decided I need to get one of those like stands for my Cintiq that like puts it up at like a proper angle, so that way I'm not like... Katarina says, yep, and Bliss says it's playing. And Dave says, yeah, okay, so that's good at least. Alright, let's make... a star. Maybe she just has like a really long horn. And maybe we can kind of cleverly layer it between her ear there. It's probably good. Okay. Can add a white fill to her for the time being so you guys can see it's layered a little bit more properly. You know, I have to say, I was kind of nervous about starting these Junicorn challenges because I didn't know how they were going to go. I didn't know if I was going to like create something that I really didn't like. And I've really been enjoying them, so. Okay, so there's the top of her hair. See, there is a little... It's not connected. Oh, okay. I see what I did. Unintentionally. Dang, shape builder. Okay, so there's the top portion of that side of the hair. Okay, so now for the inside part of the hair, we can kind of cleverly, hopefully, layer this underneath here like this. Extend this guy out that way. Bring that down like that. So that's connected as one object back there. Okay, we can go ahead and hide our sketches now. And now I have to pick out a color palette, which I actually didn't do before the stream started. Sorry, my hair is getting tangled in my headset. So let's see if I have anything that's like kind of cool space-ish. I think we can work from what we have in this color palette actually. So they can follow similar color palettes. Give that a nice save. Okay, so in here we can make this a freeform gradient, I hope. We want to do something similar to this, but I think we want this to be a little bit more on the blue side. Gonna make that a new swatch so I can hold on to it. It's very similar to that other blue that we had. Okay, get rid of the line on that. Give that a save. Now, I have these glitter brushes that I had talked about not being able to use yesterday, and I wonder if we can kind of make those a little bit of a star. I'm gonna hang on to that. Let's grab this guy. Let's just pick white for right now. Just a nice white stroke and see what that does. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Let's see, we have Abdullah in the chat. Hello, how are you today? Thanks for popping into my stream. To screen. Let's go 60. Okay, so if we do something like that, and then I want to add some other objects in like that part of the hair. I don't know what those other objects are going to be right now, but we'll see. And I think I want to do her hair. Oh my, sorry. I just got hotkey happy. I think I want to do her hair like a really dark blue. Oh, hang on, I forgot the other thing that I was going to do for this general area. Let's ungroup that. All right, so that's a clipping mask. So then, the stars won't stick out of where her hair is. I just tried to do it again. I tried to pinch. Oh my lord. I don't think I'm going to keep that stroke white, but I made it white for right now so I could see what I was doing. Or what I am doing, I should say. I'm just using the width profiles and changing the stroke size here, so I can see some differences in her hair. Let's do this as a gradient. Both of these as a gradient too. Ah. Abdullah says it's perfect. Hey, thanks. I don't know about perfect, but I do rather like it. I think we could probably do, I think I want to do her horn. Let's do this, but let's do, we'll do a linear gradient instead. I think we will just kind of build up our colors here. Sure, if we actually make these lines. Let's use this blue color. Okay, so now I need to decide what color I want to offset like the unicorn with. If I want to do just like a blue like I did up here. We would have to omit doing, let's see what we can do with this. Let's go even lower. Let's go like a 20 with that. Maybe like a 40 with that. Oops. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's probably fine. I'm gonna blend this. Go ahead and expand that. Ooh. Let's undo what I just did because I want those to fit. We're gonna expand them. So that way they slant and they fit like those sides. And I'm gonna keep it flat. I'm not gonna add any roundness to those, I don't think. Oh, it's 3 o'clock already. Whew. Oh, thank you for the follow, Abdullah. I cannot use my button. If I can find my mouse, there it is. Whoa. Love it when I grab the wrong part of the point and I just yeet the line into nowhere. I'm gonna add like a little pink ear to this one. Maybe we'll do purple. Let's do purple. Except we'll bring that like way down. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the last one with adding like this. Did I close my swatches? No. Stephen Booth says, I'm reminded of, is it Pierre's Anthony's Xanath series? And the Nightmare. It looks great. Hey, thank you. I also don't know if I pronounced all of those things correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't. But I'm glad you like it. What did I set this to? 40. So we want that to match. Okay, here's another 40. Now I'm thinking I might want these lines to be a little bit darker. Let's try really dark blue. Yeah, I kind of like that a bit better. I expand that one and combine it, and we'll make that blue too. I think I just need to adjust this a little bit more. We still have... Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so I think what I want to do for this one is we're gonna add... So we added like a silhouette around this one. I don't know if anyone remembers from yesterday. to kind of separate her from the background. And then like the whole sticker is going to be like the outline of this lace thing. So I think what we're going to do for her as well is we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy all of that. I'm going to group it. I'm going to get rid of some of the line weights. I'm going to get rid of that, or not. Release clipping mask. I'm going to get rid of these stars in here. Okay, so all of this I'm just going to take, make it black, combine it. And then this will kind of be like the outline of the sticker. Except we also want that to be a dark color. I don't want that to be... There we go. Okay, so she's really cute so far. I like this a lot. I do think I want to do something a little bit different with the inside of this. So let's bring this down to like a 30. Let's see if we could start adding let's see, some like bigger sparklies in here. That's normal. That's probably pretty good. And this is all just inside of a clipping mask. Using the paintbrush tool. Just add one more down here. She's got a super sparkly mane. I like that a lot. Okay, now adding some shapes to that section. I don't know if I want to add like some actual stars. I think that might be kind of cute. We can do something kind of cute with these. We'll just do like some very basic, simple stuff like this. We could probably set this. I wonder what overlay will do. Oh, overlay looks kind of cool because it picks up all that color in there. I wonder if we should come back in here. Oops. See if we could set some of this to overlay. I like that better. It's less white. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. Stephen Booth says, Pierre's Anthony is a SF and F author living in Florida. Xanth is a best-known series. Personally, I prefer his Tarot and Bio of Space Tyrant series, which is set in the mythical land of Xanth, where pretty much everything is a pun. Bad dreams are brought by a horse named the Nightmare. Oh, that's clever. I've never heard of him, but that does sound interesting. This is the Nightmare horse, I guess. We could try and shove one in there too. I'm gonna put all of these inside the clipping mask so they mask properly. Okay, I really like that. That's super cool. It's all glowy and stuff. I highly doubt it will print exactly that bright, especially once I convert the colors to CMYK, but I will do my best. If not, she's a really cool, She's a really cool digital sticker. She could be like a new Discord sticker. I could make them both Discord stickers for our Discord, like the subscriber Discord. Okay, so now I guess the only thing I'm wondering is... I got through that way faster than I wanted. I wonder if we could do a little bit more subtly. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that again. A little bit more subtly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We'll just make that a clipping mask. Did not mean to do that either. Just gonna grab all of this. Oh. As Stephen Booth says, Xanth is geographically identical to Florida, so it has swamps full of, I'm assuming that's alligators. In one of the books, the characters have to go to hell and they travel in a handbasket. Hell in a handbasket. That's funny. I like that. Well, that did not work out my way. There we go. Uh-oh. Have we frozen? No. I hope all of my subscribers, viewers, excited. Why has the pen stopped working? Probably because my keyboard was stuck. Anyhow, I hope all of you are as excited for this as I am. I hope you enjoy these stickers. Okay, so maybe now I take those. I need to continue this one down a little bit. Just take the pen tool. Or not. You know, that's fine. Oh, she's beautiful. She just has the most flowy, space-like hair on the planet. Oh, I really like her. It's 3:24, and once again, just like yesterday, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what else to do with this. I worked through it so fast because I was so excited. I guess we could work on, she could have like a saying underneath her. Like, we could add a font down here, like in this area, but I don't know what to put down there. I suppose I could just put like hashtag Junicorn or something and then like pick out like a fun font that goes with it. Maybe we should just put that down there, Stephen Booth. Stephen Booth was saying, no, in the books they're allegories, not alligators. They just look like alligators. Okay, so puns. I got it. I got it. And Stephen Booth said the text down there could be, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. So maybe we're just going to have to make this a quote sticker and add that down there. And Dave put the little, a little unicorn emoji in the chat. That's funny. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna open up my bridge really quick. I want to see what font I used. What font did I use in this? Leah. Maybe we could add, I like this font, so maybe we just use this. She doesn't have to stay a square sticker either. She could definitely be, you can group her. She can be a little bit more rectangular. I was gonna include that, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay, let's pull that over there. I just minimized the chat on accident. Hey Asun, how are you doing today? Asun is in the chat. Asun says, hello everybody. Bliss is saying, I really love how the hair is with the stars and all. Yeah, I really like that too, and I was very excited to like do that. A lot of people do they'll do like clouds or like space in the hair for like on like people, not like on the unicorn. So I thought this might be, it might be kind of fun to like do a unicorn like that. So what if we, that was a hiccup, I'm so sorry. Whew. Asun says, yeah, the hair kind of gives me Super Mario Galaxy vibes. That's true. And Asun also says it's so pretty. It is really pretty. I have a feeling it's not going to be quite, it's still going to look fine, but when I print it, it's obviously not going to be like that bright and that bold. It'll be close, but it's not going to like, this will always look better, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's take this font. Bring that way down. Make ourselves a little text box. I know we can't see that. I'm working on it. Thank you for the pun, Stephen Booth. Okay. Bliss is saying hee 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 hee, and Soon says, good pun, guys. Good job. That's all Stephen Booth. All Stephen Booth. Odari is in the chat. Hello, Odari. How are you? Odari says, hey, Sarah. Hey, everyone. Just getting home from our zoo adventure. I want to go to the zoo this year, so I'm very envious that you went to the zoo. How was the zoo? Ooh, what have I just done? I've clicked many things. Alright, I've fixed many things. Speaking of Odari, Odari is another streamer here on Behance. There's a link to Odari's Behance profile. I kind of want to do something a little bit different with this text, maybe. Okay, let's take this over here. And let's play for a second. Okay, well, before we do that, oh my lord. I'm a mess. Probably. What have you just done? That was weird. Okay. There we go. Let's do this as an exclamation point. I want to do this in italic, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna move that way. We want to do like a flag that matches this, maybe. Okay, type. Oh, where's the typo? Oh, it's... I'm really bad with spelling. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Nabeline. Did I get it, Dave? Why am I like this? I think I flagged it a little too early. Okay. Why is this like this? I don't understand why it's turning black. Coming back to the chat, Ojari is saying the zoo was amazing. It was a Detroit zoo. And Dave says, yeah, I got the typo. Okay. I've lost my mouse. There it is. There we go. Going to squish all of this together. You're gonna be difficult. Okay. There is a reason for this, I promise. My brain is just in overdrive trying to make it work. So it has to be a sticker, so we have to make sure there's like a good safety margin around everything. And then to prevent there being like any holes in there, we're just gonna fill those holes in like that. Oh, she's wonderful. I love her. Odari says, I'm working on my Star Wars Junicorn project. Horses and unicorns are not easy to draw. They're really not. Dave, where's the typo? Oh, it's because, okay, it's because I went back in there. I see what I did. Hang on, I need to, I put these in the wrong the wrong place. I got rid of the font that I fixed it on. Or the piece of text, I should say, that I fixed it on. And then I came back to this piece of text, and it had the wrong one on it. Sorry. Let's just do this. There we go. Okay, now that's fixed. Sorry. Okay, back to chat. I got interrupted. We got really distracted by the typo that I didn't see. I'm really bad at spelling and proofreading and editing. I'm not good at any of that. Ever. I'm terrible. Anyhow, Daria is saying, I'm working on my Star Wars Junicorn project, and horses and unicorns are not easy to draw, and they are really not. They're so awkward. That's why I chose to make it, like, both of these as stylized as possible. So that way I didn't have to draw, like, an actual horse. Bliss was correcting my typo. And then Ishina's saying a Star Wars unicorn sounds pretty cool. And Odari says Sarah gave me the idea. Yeah, we were talking about it when I worked on like this first sketch. I was really excited. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I need to go look at that still, Odari. I haven't watched your replay yet. We got really busy last night after I was done streaming. I bought a mount for my monitors so they sit up more so I don't like... There's just more space on my desk. And my monitors are the only monitors in the entire world that don't use like the universal monitor mount, and we had to buy another special mount to mount the monitors, and it was a whole thing. So Bliss is saying words are hard anyway, Sarah. They really are. Alright. So I think this is gonna about wrap this up. I don't think there's anything else that I could possibly do to this at this moment. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is there anything that I should add to this before I, you know, finish? Like, the last 2 days I've gotten through these so fast. I suppose we could try... No, I don't know if I like the green. I like the green how it offsets from the rest of it. I don't want to do purple. I think the purple will be meh. Bliss says I'm digging it as is, and as soon says it's great. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. I think then I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna do anything else to it. Zoom out really quick so you guys can kind of see both of our little unicorns here that we designed over the past 2 days. Very excited about these. It's always a treat when I get to do something really fun in vector, because I work in fresco so much. So this has been nice. So on that note, I only have about 10 minutes left to the stream anyhow, but there's nothing else I want to do to this that I could really do in the next 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up and everything. I believe Jack Watson is streaming again today after me at 4 o'clock. Maybe she'll start a little bit early if she's ready, if I'm wrapping up early. We'll see. And on that note, I wanted to say thank you guys for, you know, going on this Junicorn unicorn journey with me. And subscribers, I hope you're excited for Maybe She's Born With It. Maybe it's Maybelline. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done now. Thank you guys so much. I will Okay, so I may or may not be back next weekend. I'm watching my dad's dogs and cats while they're out of town for the week. And I have to bring my whole computer to his house because I also have to work and I work from home. So I don't know if I'll be set up in time for all of that because they're leaving on the weekend. Um, but anyhow, I may or may not be back next weekend. I'll let y'all know. Thank you guys so much, and bye! I've lost my mouse again. There it is. Sorry. Okay, bye!